People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. First thing that is popping in the news, if you look at your screen, you will see the picture of a young lady. Her name is TIANNA Williams. She is 18-year-old, however, she has some sorts of mental issue. She has been missing from Spanish Town for several days. She was missing, she was found. A kind Samaritan put her back on a bus and sent her home. While she was on her way on that bus after she has been missing for days, the family filed all sorts of reports. She was supposed to be dropped off in Spanish Town. The driver of the bus said that yes, he did see her. However, after being missing, she is missing once again. I am going to let you hear the pleas of the sister, explaining everything in intricate details, the amount of pain that this family is going through, especially the mother, because the mother fainted a couple of times. I want you to take a listen to the passionate pleas of the sister as she tells you exactly what the family is going through. And hopefully this can pull on the conscience, the hearts, the coldness of whomever took her away. When you listen to the passionate pleas of this sister, it will tell you the type of place that Jamaica is. It is no longer the place in which people look out for other people picnic, where people have conscience, people are sensitive to person's plight. Instead, they take advantage of the situation. It will also tell you the incompetence, the inept of the power force in dealing with situations like this. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Hi guys, good morning. So I'm Kenny's, the sister of TIANNA Williams, that has been missing since July 15. She's autistic, meaning she is a special child. She's a special need child. She has a mental disability. That's first thing to say. So on July 15, around 6, little after 6, or about 6:30, she was coming from church. She was walking from church to the house. Like, we live 2 minutes away from the house. You can stand at the church and see my mom's house, where she was walking from the church to the house, and a white pro box stopped at her foot. The church member said she saw when the pro box slowed down and TIANNA was talking to the person in the car until she turned her head away and she didn't see where TIANNA turned or where the pro box turned. No one was alerted at that time. It's probably about 10 minutes after, the lady that always take my sister to church whenever my mom don't go to church called my mom and asked, did TIANNA come home? You see TIANNA over there? Because normally she would walk by herself to go over the house, because as I said, it's very close by. It's not even 3 minutes. You can stand at the church and see the house. So my mom said no, she don't reach over yet. When she went back over by, she asked the lady, or keep asking anybody if they saw TIANNA. The lady said she saw when TIANNA was at the car with somebody. Later to find out that the person in the car, men in the car, abducted her. It's a white pro box. Then, after telling my mom this, my mom fainted like 3 times. She went to the Spanish Town police station. She said while she was going to the Spanish Town police station, she saw some cops patrolling on the way to Spanish Town police station. She said she stopped and advised them of what happened, and so they could be on the lookout to see if any probangs or anybody would see her. She said when she went to the police, she reported it and nothing has happened from that. Nobody from the church has said anything to assist. Nobody. She said on Sunday morning about after 6, she got a call from a woman. Said, "Is this Marcia?" She said, "Yes." "Is this Marcia?" She said, "Yes." She said, "I just put your daughter on a bus, on a 23 bus to Spanish Town from halfway tree. She's on the bus." So my mom said, she said to her, "Why didn't you hold on to her and then you call me?" She said, the lady said, "I didn't know that she was missing. Is after I put her on the bus, then somebody showed me her picture and said that she was missing. So that's why I called you." When my mom got to Spanish Town, the bus was already there and unloaded in the JUTC bus park. So she spoke with the driver, and the driver said, he saw her. She came off the bus. When she was coming off the bus, he said to her, "Why are you looking like that? How you look like that? Who you live with?" And TIANNA said, "I live with my mother." So he said to her, the driver said to her, "Oh, your mother allow you to come out on the road like that?" And she not answer because the people, the men that took her away in the car, took her away, and now she's all in her underwear, barefoot and in a hoodie. So she's walking around in a brown hoodie and her underwear all over. So she said, the lady on the line that called her and said she put her on the bus was saying that she was saying that a little girl an idiot, every time TIANNA an idiot cause she don't know, because people don't understand that she's autistic. Even though she's 18, she have the mindset of a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old. She's a baby in a grown body. So she don't understand. She asked her where she live. She says Spanish Town, Alfred Tree Town. That's what she said. My mom said she could hear the lady in the background before she hung up saying that she's an idiot. Yes, since then my mom has been on the road day and night searching for her. We heard that she was in Rockall. A taxi man said he saw her in Rockall on the road up at Red Hill side on Sunday evening about after 7, and he was tooting his horn, he was blowing her, and a lady in the vehicle say, "Driver, where you not going unless you see a mad woman that?" Yesterday now, which is, so when she went up there, she didn't see. By the time she got up there, she didn't see her. So she get another call that she was at 2 Mile, that she was at 3 Mile, standing at the bus stop crying. Oh God. When we went there, she was nowhere to be found. The police not help. Police not help. The police is not helping. Because if they were helping, this child is walking around barefoot, half naked. Somebody would have see her. Somebody knows something. Oh God, TIANNA don't deserve this. She's innocent. She's a loving child. I can just imagine what my mom is going through. I can just imagine. My mom is sickly. She has a high blood pressure. She has a thyroid problem. She has 1 kidney. That's probably too personal, but my mom cannot do it by herself. We need your help to go and search for TIANNA. Please, I'm begging. This morning when I spoke to her, she said she was at the Alfred Tree police station last night because she went there to try to get her phone charged from walking on the road and posting pictures all over the H0RR area, Rock Hall area, Tory all over. So she said it's her alone that's walking up and down. She said while she was in H0RR last night, some church people decided to help her, and she said they drove her around a little bit, and then they dropped her off at the police station because she said she wanted to get her phone charged. So she went to the police station. She said while she was at the H0RR police station, a police officer had her sit in the guard room to let her phone charge, and she said this police officer, a female police officer, came into the guard room and called her and said she will come out. She not supposed to be on the premises where you do over here, come out. And me a grown her back, and when me come back, if you over here see me, I throw you, I go throw you out. I go throw you out because you're not supposed to be over here on the premises where you do. You're not supposed to be over here on the premises. A police people for out a door a look for your pitney where you do over here. Go your yard. So my mom said another police officer said to her, a man said to her, the lady is already in her trouble. Why you leave the lady? So my mom said, she said to her, say, why are you behaving like that? Why are you behaving like that? So she said this morning when she went back in the 4 o'clock, she left the police station and she went back to H0RR area. She said she's still in the H0RR area. She said some man tell her that they saw TIANNA walking with a slim dark girl, a slim black girl. And apparently that the lady that she's walking with, the black girl that she's walking with, sells her body. So she had her in the H0RR area, around that area, probably doing prostitution as well. Guys, I'm begging you, please help TIANNA. She can't speak to say this is happening to her or nothing. She's not stable mentally. Please help us get her back home. I'm begging. Help us to get her back home. Somebody has to see something. Somebody has to know something. Somebody has to see her somewhere.
Now, people, unless you are a monster, you would not feel what this girl, sister, her name is Kenny's, sister of TIANNA Williams, is going through. She told you this little girl, 18-year-old, but she has the mindset of a 3-year-old. That means that she is not mature. A lot of times what I notice in Jamaica is that people, they don't treat mental illness the proper way. They don't get the proper treatment, professional help. This girl has been missing from the 15th of July, so therefore that 3-4 days. She was coming from church, doing the right thing. She lived 2 minutes from the house, so therefore the family figure, listen, she go to church and she come straight back home. However, people, in the place that you live, you have to assess, analyze your situation. Never take it for granted that everything is going to be A-OK, because there are a lot of predators lurking around looking for unsuspecting victim. As soon as they catch you slipping, you are going to slide in their trap. Notice the lady say is a pro box. It seems as if 90% of the criminal activities that are committed in a Jamaica is some sorts of pro box, some sorts of axio. I am not saying that everybody that drive any sorts of pro box is a criminal. Me just say something that I've seen. The sister told you The mother is taking it very, very hard. She has fainted a couple of times. She has all sorts of physical ailments. So therefore, it is bad on her heart. It is bad on her physical health. This is a hard pill to swallow. When you go to the cops, it is as if the cops cannot really help you. She told you, and this shows you the type of place that Jamaica is. A lady found her half naked, looked like she needed help. The lady said to the mother, said, is a mad girl, is a mad pitney, being insensitive. What is even worse, it seems as if Jamaicans, especially mothers, they are very absent-minded. They don't have this chicken and the hen, or the hen mother fowl syndrome. They will see somebody, especially a child, in need, and they do not render any sorts of need or assistance. What is wrong with these mothers? Where is their parental intuition? Me don't know exactly what is going on. What is even worse is that you have mothers, you have women out there that are so insensitive. The sister told you in the video, she was seen with her next lady in an offer tree in that region. That lady sells her body. So therefore, this lady is actually pimping this little girl. So instead of seeing this little girl and tell her, go on your yard, me a big woman, me can't get myself in a problem, she more wants to take advantage of the situation. And the most disturbing thing I think in this whole video is that the people that are supposed to render assistance, meaning the popo, especially the person that the sister spoke about the experience of her mother when she went to one of those popo station, Afro Tree popo station. She's in a whole lot of stress. She is traumatized. She is mentally and physically under duress. And this officer, a female, a woman, she ran the lady, or was running the woman out of the station while she was there charging her phone, going through all that she is going through. This officer, female or woman, did not ask, what are you doing here? She just had some sorts of hoggish mentality, run out the lady. Instead of being sensitive, she was very insensitive. And what is even worse, she was so unprofessional. Bugoyaga. People like these should not be dealing with the public in any sorts of aspect or capacity, without a shadow of a doubt. And remember, I said, when it comes to Jamaicans, it seems as if we are absent-minded even as adults. The sister told you the lady found her, sent her back on a bus instead of calling the mother. She called the mother afterwards. The same thing with the bus driver. He saw this girl. Obviously, she has some sort of mental issue. Before him hold on pan her and call the popo, he make her leave. And when she left in her next vehicle with her next set of man. So people, just follow the sequence that shows you the type of low-life men we have in a Jamaica. Two different set of man, one set of man in a pro box, took her away. More than likely, you know what they did to her. After she reached back at Spanish Town, and the driver saw her, the bus driver, and next set of man gone with her again. Everybody is looking out for herself. So therefore, what type of people do we have in Jamaica? This shows you the mindset, the average mindset of people living in Jamaica. Because if this was any sort of society that is half decent, at least one of those set of men would have said, little girl, come here. Where do you live? Where is your mother? What is her phone number? No, they did the polar opposite thing. Everybody will look out for themselves. Everybody is looking out for their own perverted satisfaction. That is the case in this case. Now people, Because of YouTube's policy, I edit out some of the bawling, because whenever them hear too much bawling in a them video, it pretty much does not get the promotion that it deserves. So therefore, the video or the audio that you hear, it is even worse than the edited version. This lady is making you know, say, listen, we are feel it, the whole family in a pain. As a matter of fact, I think this sister lives overseas, because they called me earlier before she sent this voice note. I told her just to send the voice note through the person that gave me the information. The mother is out there on a quest to find her child. She is searching all over Jamaica. People, me no know if it is because Jamaica is notorious for all sorts of jacket. Why the people them so cold? Why it seems as if people don't like children? Why it seems as if people don't look out for children? Why are there so much children being missing? RAPED, HURT, even worse, end up in the worst predicament. This mother is out there looking for her child all over Jamaica. Where is the picnic advocacy group that is supposed to be out there marching, searching for these children? Where is the popo? There is no sort of division in a Jamaica, in a the JCF, that search specifically for just picnic. When we have a big problem, when so many of them gets missing every year, every day, every month, it is a bad situation. However, people, like most things in a Jamaica, common sense is very uncommon. What is supposed to be our priority is not, meaning the children, meaning the future. As far as you and I can see, there is no such a future. It is quite obvious that the only thing that the leaders of this country are concerned about is their own financial self-gratification, corruption. If the money no in it, they are not interested. People, you and I, as the good Jamaicans, we need to band together. We need to help this lady find her child before the situation gets from bad to H0RR. I do not have to spell it out like Tifa. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.